Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. What is going on? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2. Little nightcap situation going on here tonight. I got to pick up some stuff from the pharmacy, so that wasn't ready yet. It's going to be ready soon. They also close at 7 or 6:30, so I got to be chip here with this stream. But we are live, and we are in the StarShip as by popular demand. I'm not sure what's going on with this guy here, but there's someone else flying with me. Oh, there's another aircraft down there. Oh, it disappeared. But looks that's a little weird. I thought we had a thing going on there. I'm gonna just walk over here to my airplane. All right, cool. But yes, the StarShip has been very, very much sought after. So we are going to fly what I still think is one of the best turboprops in the sim, if not the best turboprop in the sim. Now, I haven't flown it in a very long time, so I'm a little bit rusty. We're going to have to work through some kinks. We got a short flight, though. We're going over to a V-Pilot design Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa airport. It's a sweet little airport kind of tucked away in the mountains. So if you looking for cool little airports, you might want to check this one out as well. This one is also brought to you by V-Pilot Designs. So, Pete Ski kicking it off with the 20 gifted sub. My man Pete Ski, thank you, dude. Very, very kind for the 20 gifted memberships. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for being so generous and dropping a 20 sub bomb right out of the gate. Pete Ski, appreciate you, my man. Team Green, we're getting back in the saddle, chat. We're getting back in the saddle. I am dragging. I'm on like my 3rd espresso, or is it my 4th? I don't know. I've had a lot of espressos today, and we're going to power through. Short flight, though. Short flight, 55 minutes en route, and we're going to push these engines all the way up. So who's ready to get going in the StarShip? I know it's been too long since I've flown it, and I just identified a problem. I am missing a propeller lever. Stand by. Where is my propeller levers? Chat. There it is. All right. We need to have 2 propeller levers. Hold on. All right. Got 2 propeller levers on the Bravo now. So, all right. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. We'll do our little pre-flight. So we are on USA East. Looks like we got a little bit of company going along with us today, which is pretty neat. We are on Beyond ATC. So let's go ahead and pull our pitot covers. We've got the chocks. We'll get those here in a minute. We'll open the door. I don't know what's happening over there, Andy B, but we're on USA East, and it's pretty interesting. Look at the textures in the light. Look at that. Look at that. Now, this livery, how could I go without saying, look at this livery. This is the Miami Vice livery, V1 Sim, brought to you by none other than Whiskey Throttle. Absolutely crushing it. I can't wait to fly this one out of like Miami in a sunset flight or something, you know. But we'll check our props here. All props look good. We'll come back around the ventral fin. Ooh, this one, yeah, we'll go ahead and spin this one around here. Looking good. Wingnuts in the house. What's up, man? The prop lever is right next to the BFU. That's funny, man. That's funny. What's going on here? Oh, that's interesting. Is that always there? Am I just now noticing that? No. Has that always been there? That flap thing? All right. A Barry Seal livery indeed. A Barry Seal livery indeed. We'll go ahead and pull chocks. We'll hop in and set the brakes. This thing runs on Book of Sugar. Man, this livery, look at this. This thing must be baking in the sun, though. Oh, we don't want to forget the gear pins. Look, we almost already forgot the gear pins. How funny would that have been if we booted up and positive rate? No gear up. No gear up. Welcome to StarShip, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll climb up the stairs here. We'll hop into the cockpit. And we'll go ahead and it's hot. You know what? Let's leave the door open. Ooh, look at this. Look at the seats. The V1 logo on the seats. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I freaking love it. Zach, you forgot the gear pins a couple times. Oh man. All right, let's get. Oh, you know what? I also need to get fired up here. Control lock. I need to connect the yoke. If you've got the gear pins, will it actually lock the gear down? Yes, it will prevent retraction. Just like it will in the Airbus. That's the point of the gear pins, to prevent retraction. So now, you know, that's according to the op spec, or according to the manual. I don't know if I would want to try it, you know. Is it going to actually prevent the gear from going up, or is it going to bend the pins or what? I'm not sure, but I'm not going to find out. You can try it and let me know. Mickey G says, I can smell the interior. Speaking of interior, Wingnet, where's that? I need that startup video, man. All right, let's go ahead and fire this bird up. Since I don't know what we're doing, and it's been a while, let's go ahead and connect the external power. And since we're going to be on external power, we'll close the door because it's kind of loud. All right, we'll get external power hooked up because we might take an extra minute or two. We'll get battery switch on. We'll get the external power bus on, volts DC, that checks. Let's go ahead and get standby. Listen to the gyro spinning up. Absolutely love it. Let's get the ICAS powered up. It's hot in here. We know it. We'll get the fans on as well. AHAR's aligning. Do not taxi. Now, we also are probably going to have to update our floppy disk. So let's go ahead and get that running. We'll have to check that here in a minute. Mr. Joe. No, I remember some switches. If the avionics or displays get too hot, it can affect the front landing gear controller and hand. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's things like that that make this airplane the greatest of all time in 2024 as far as fidelity goes. I mean, things like overheating of the avionics and screens start shutting down and everything. That's just absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and get the pilot and co-pilot avionics on so we can get things booted up. Now, can we get the fans going here on GPU? I believe we can. So we need temperature mode auto. Auto temp decrease. Fans maximum.
I think it would be a great idea to fly on MP all the time. Would be a lot of folks flying with you, would make it fun.
Hey! Who was that? I have to load that up. I don't know why I didn't see that one. Let me load that up. Bank angle check. Give me a second. Meantime between failures on 100K? Or 10X? Yeah. No. Your fans are left rotors, tempers are right. Yeah, we got her. We got her. Let's see. I got to get this running here. JJ Stevens with the $5 bank angle check. I think it'd be a great idea to fly multiplayer all the time. It would be a lot of fun. Hey, you know what? We are JJ Stevens. Right now, until anything changes, I'm going to be rocking the multiplayer USA East and Beyond ATC, man. So that's what we're rocking. Thank you for the $5 super chat, dude. Hope you enjoy the stream. All right, let's go ahead and initialize the system, update the database. It's going to read off of the floppy disk, which is absolutely awesome. While we're sitting down here on the ground, let's go ahead and remember where our lights are. Chat, this is so bad. I don't remember where my lights are. They're on the overhead. Nav light. Goodness me. It's 40°C in the cabin. It is hot, chat. It is real hot. Temps all the way low. Fans are all the way high. We don't have any bleed air, but we might have to get number 2 running just to cool down. We might have to start an engine. We might have to start an engine. Al W, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Don't forget, the older you get, the older you get, the more you forget. Just saying. I know it, Al. I know it, my man. Read from file. No. Update database. I don't know. I've never done this before. Am I doing it right? Your Duke is showing 32°C. Well, I'm in an all-black StarShip, so I'll tell you what. We might just fire up number 2 to get some conditioned air running. It's coming down. It's 39°C. Maybe we should open the door again. Let's open the door again. Hey, we got a new database. All right. Doors open. See if that helps cool it down a little bit. The second floppy disk? There's 2 floppy disks? No, I've only loaded the 1 floppy disk. I think it's working, though. That guy's in a hurry. All right, we got 2 new databases. Continue, continue. All data okay, all data okay. Wonderful. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get the initialized system. Oh, we already did that. So, FMS data, no. Flight plan. Enter route or waypoint. Here we go. So, let me pull this up. Put this over here so I can read it. And let's begin programming. So we are leaving from SKBG and we're going to, how do I, what's the, there we go. You got to click on it, SKGB, enter. And then we're going to Uniform Lima, Quebec. And then we're going to Alpha Bravo Lima. I just hit the lights key. I'll have to come back up there. Waypoint after Alpha Bravo Lima is Acrob. After Acrob, it's direct to SKPA, but we're going to be on our arrival, so we'll mix it up. We're going to do a little bit of end flight plan there. Let's go ahead and go to plan map. Now let's go back to index. Jeez. Display. There she is. There's our flight plan. Looking good. All right, let's go back to the index page. Normal procedures. Continue. Before starting engines. All right, so our flight plan is set. Let's go ahead and magic barrel ref. Let's go ahead and call clearance delivery. Let's see, we have ground. We'll contact ground for clearance 121.6. Marco Tower, November 357 Bravo Sierra, IFR clearance to Sierra Kilo Papa Alpha.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, Marco Fidel ground. Expect runway 07 to Lua 1, Juliet departure. Squawk 3434.
Expect runway 07, Uniform Lima, Quebec 1 departure, squawk 3434 for 357 Bravo Sierra.
November
what's up, man?
357 Bravo Sierra, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
All right, we'll call him back in a minute. Let's go to, golly, that's such a comm page. There we go. So we're 21.8, and then I guess I'll just leave you on the flight plan page for right now, and we'll come back to you. Squawk code is
November 357 Bravo Sierra, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
We'll call you back when ready for start of taxi for November 357 Bravo Sierra. 3434. Oops. Three, four. On altitude. ATC standby. ATC 1. All right. 3434 in the squawk. Beautiful. All right. We're getting there. I'm rusty. Well, here's to 18 months. Nabil, 18 months, my man. Appreciate the support, dude. Here's to the next 18 months. Nabil, man. Thank you so much for all the support, dude. All right, let's go ahead and flip through this. Outboard as required. Seatbelts and actually, hold on. I'm supposed to be checking it. Dauber right? No. Let's go ahead down. There we go. Shell post parking brake, audio panels, HC static source, normal oxygen supply. Let's do that. We gotta do these. Oxygen supply, pull on oxygen mask test. Check. Ice protection is off. Landing gear is down. Anti-skid switch. Center reversionary panel. Check. Standby instruments on. Standby battery power on annunciator. Isn't it up here somewhere? Yeah, sure. Skip it. Prop levers full forward. We're actually going to keep them at. We're going to keep them at feather, if I can, because we're going to start with the GPU. All right, so we got the GPU set. Let's go ahead and throw the beacon light on. Anti-collision light is set. Seatbelt sign is coming on. Lights master is on. We're idle forward cutoff. Or excuse me, we're idle feather cutoff. Not quite at idle. There we go. Back to idle. Standby pumps coming on. And since we have a ground power, we can start with the avionics on, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead, ignition and start number 2. Oh, listen to the GPU rev up. I got a max motor. Good GPU. Fuel on. Oh my gosh, I still love the PT6. Citations are awesome, but PT6s are awesomer. Well, we're through 50%. Starter off. Engine stabilized. Full forward. Right gen reset, then on. You can hear the GPU spool down. We'll disconnect from up front here. We'll go to the outside mode. We don't want to go behind the airplane. We'll disconnect the ground power. Close the door. And with the door closed, we'll go ahead and bring this to high RPM. We're going to start the other one in full forward. The GPU is disconnected. All right, so idle forward cutoff, starting 1. That sound is so good. Where can I get the livery? It's a special livery just made for me from Whiskey Throttle. Cross generator start, fuel on. There's the light off. Props coming through the red. ITT's rolling back. 50%. Starter cutout. That's not good. Why did we just lose the generator? Did we just pop a breaker, or did, like, what happened? Circuit breakers are all in. No circuit breakers over there. My screens look a little faded. I think I overloaded. Did I overload with the avionics on? But we had, we overloaded because I disconnected the ground power and started engine 1 off a cross generator start. It was too much. It was too much for it. I was thinking we still had the ground power on. We didn't. I've got everything cooking. Well, now let's go ahead and get the bleeds on. Everything's reset. It overloaded. Good thing we had enough juice and she started up. That would have been a aborted start. All right, let's go ahead and verify after start. So after start, we've already got all our avionics on. That was awful. So generators are up. Battery 28.6, no volts discharging. Okay, battery amp load is 0. All right. Let's get the both on. That's auto. Fans are moving as fast as they can. We've already got the cabin coming down to 28C. My goodness. We'll go pilot windshield low to the left side. Stall. We'll get those before takeoff. I thought there was more I had to click down here. We'll initialize. All data okay. Flight plan is still in the box. Alright, we're okay. We're okay, chat. We are okay. I think. Bleed valves, blowers, temperature set, temperature mode selectors, auto. Cabin lights as required, no smoking, seat belts, pilot, co-pilot instruments, forward flap, retract. We're actually going to extend that. AHARS line is extinguished. We'll actually do that on this one over there. You go back to put you on flight plan. And we need to do the system control. Now, how do I flip my CDIs around? HSI, radar, arc map, HSI, nav source, FMS1, please. That looks good. All right, radar's off, brakes. We'll check those. Checklist is complete. Before takeoff, full. Before takeoff, abbreviated is what we are going to do. Magic barrel ref is set. He didn't really give us an altitude, did he? 10,000 feet. Okay, well, that was a little rough, but we're up and running. Our StarShip is up and running. Let's give him a call. Ground, November 8, correction, November 357 Bravo Sierra, ready taxi.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, runway 07, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 07 via Alpha, November 357 Bravo Sierra. All right, let's go ahead and... Where's the brake? Release the brake. All right, we're cooking. Brake check. That works. Let's do a flight control check because that'll be the next thing we screw up. All right, flight controls are free and correct. We're going out here to 07. Taxi lights on. Pilot Air, and I got a company number for you to call. Don't JJ, don't scare me with that. Ricardo, what's up, man? How's it going? Hello from San Diego. You know what San Diego stands for, right? All right, we'll go around on the flight director. I got 10,000 set for just a rough altitude. He wants us to taxi to 07. It's going to require a back taxi. So let's hold short here. We're going to hold short here. We're going to run through just some quick little stuff here. All right. Do you have more fun flying this bird or the C-750? Oh, man, they're both so different, I wouldn't know how to tell you. Which, I mean, I am a sucker for PT-6s, but I love a good citation jet, man. They're just so different. So different. All right. Annunciators. Push to test. I don't remember where that is. Oh, my gosh. I hope Nick doesn't watch this. He's so embarrassed. I'm so rusty. We're going to go ahead and skip that one. Surface de-ice as required. We're not needing any de-ice today, that's for sure. The rate knob. Oh, we should make sure we set that. Pressurization is right in front of my face. Jeez. We're not even going up that high. We're just going to set, we'll set 200. We're not going to go all the way out there. So we'll set 200. Rate knob is 12 o'clock. Right, or excuse me, rate knob is 10 o'clock. That's in the normal. Manual cabin control, full close, avionics, check and set, autopilot. We would, you know what? We should do an autopilot check. So let's go ahead and engage Ziato Piloto. Alright, and let's go ahead and select heading. And she turns. Alright, we'll disengage. Oh, I don't have it bound. I don't have autopilot disconnect bound. That's alright, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright. Autopilot disconnect works if you click the button. Pitch roll, set for takeoff. We'll get you set trim. Look at our trim, man. It's way out of line here. Sir Nick is on line 2 for you to discuss procedural issues. Oh no. I hope he doesn't see this. This is embarrassing, man. I literally haven't flown this. I flew it off stream a couple times before I went to the expo just because I was having so much fun with it, and then I haven't flown it since then. That's going to be a problem there with the guy in front of us. But, all right, pitch roll set for takeoff. Flap forward wing is extended. Flight controls free and correct. Auto feather. We're going to arm you. We need those. Standby altimeter set. Flight instruments displays. Checklist complete. For takeoff. Stall warning heat. So that's where we're going to get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward wing is in auto. All right. I actually just moved it into a sequence of de-icing. You see that? I think I just inflated it. Yeah. Look, look, look. I accidentally did a boot test. Look at the boots inflating. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3. Engine actuators, standby, main, windshield heat, standby, norm. I thought there was a vent heat somewhere I needed to turn on. Vent. There we go. Alright. The thing that's scary about this airplane is if we miss something, it can cost us a crash. Ice protection required, vent cable heat, bleed air valves on both enunciators. Alright, external lights as required, cockpit lights dim, windshield heat low, engine auto ignition as required, generator loads. Both look good. Checklist is complete. Alright. Brakes, takeoff, hold all that stuff. Wonderful. Let's go back to the index, FMS plan, display. Zoom it down a little bit. I should have terrain on somewhere. I don't remember how to do that. Radar. And then paint it. We'll do radar. Yeah, we need the radar terrain. Oh gosh. Chad, how do I turn that on? Ah! Radar control. Ground map mode. We don't need it out to 50 miles. Let's bring it down to like 12 miles. All right, we're in ground map. Pitot overheat. We got to roll. All right, we got to call tower 18.2. Tower, November 357 Bravo Sierra, holding short runway 03, ready for departure.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, Marco Fidel Tower, runway 07, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 07 cleared for takeoff, November 357 Bravo Sierra. Chad, I'm scared. I don't know what we're doing. I'm going to put auto ATC response on. Pitot tube is melting. I think it will auto. Does it stop? Does it stop? Let's turn the pitot heats off. We gotta make sure we get that before we blast off. Wow, look at this runway. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Above radar control, hit radar. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good too. But I actually want to keep this one an HSI map. I've got it over here. Am I liking Beyond ATC so far? I sure am, man. Can't get on the runway here. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. 07. There's actually a departure procedure on this. I didn't even look at it. It's complex. .07 though is just straight out climbing left turn. Alright. At or above 6, 9 is all set. How do I sequence my flight director? Oh, that just jacked up my whole trim. Like I felt my yoke trim for go around. Let me trim this back down. Oh, it's down here. There it is. Now I can do this. Roll, go around, and sink the heading bug. There we go. All right, let's go. Godspeed. Auto feathers up. Here we go. Yoga-ish. Probably gonna temp out. Oh, it's starting to rain, of course. You know what? We never set the weight and balance yet. We're flying on a wing and a prayer. Positive rate, gear up. $20 degrees. Nav.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, contact Quadrant departure 129.0.
Contact Quadrant departure 129.0, November 357 Bravo Sierra.
IAS profile.
Quadrant, November 357 Bravo Sierra, 4,500 feet.
Wings are up.
November 357. Bravo Sierra, Quadrant departure identified. Climb to 13,000 feet.
Climb to 13,000 feet. November 357 Bravo Sierra.
All right, we're climbing. Let's go ahead and bring the props back. Let's go 92-ish. Bring the props back. For noise. Alright, 1600. They want us climbing to 13,000. Oh, wrong button. 13,000.
November 357. Bravo Sierra. Contact Bogota Center 128.6.
Center on 128.6, November 357, Bravo Sierra.
Back to IAS profile mode here.
Bogota Center, November 357, Bravo Sierra. Good afternoon. Leaving 10,800 feet for 13,000 feet.
November 357, Bravo Sierra, Bogota Center. Good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 270.
Climb to flight level 270, November 357 Bravo Sierra.
Hold on there, I had someone at that door. Alright, where are we at? Climb to 270. Someone knocking on the door. Alright, 270.
Easy Flight 9046. Contact NEVA information approach 127.1.
I'm going to put my noise canceling headphones on here. This is getting out of control.
Contact NEVA information approach 127.
I just wanted to do a nice after dark stream, but here we are. Let's go weather and turb now. We don't need the terrain. Let's see if we can get weather radar up and running. Weather radar's up and running. Why are we not climbing in IAS profile mode? Because we're in alt select. There we go. IAS profile mode. FMS nav. She's coming back to. We'll start it at 190-ish. And then it'll capture it, right? Started at 200. Now it should capture and start stepping back. The stairway of heaven. Pitot heat is on. Yeah, we need to check some other things here because it's, you know, just a nice easy departure today. We're full IMC in terrain with weather. Yeah, I got one window heater off. I'm saving it. No need to run them both right now. NASCAR, what's up, man? We're flying to a little airport in Colombia. Should tell you right there on the map, top right. There's so much to this airplane, man. I've just forgot, but I love it. All right, increase range on this a little bit. Yeah, we're still painting some stuff out there. All right, we're looking good though. We're in the step mode. We are climbing in FMS mode, so that all looks good. Radios are looking good. Let's check our. Why is the cabin not climbing? That's because we're only going to, what is it, 270? Let's increase this then. We'll set this 1,000 above. 25, 27, we'll set it right about there. So cabin's going to keep climbing now. We're out of 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and do auto feather off. Ignitions are off. Avionics blower, it's cooling down nicely. So let's go ahead and run these back up. Alternate blower is off. There's our breakout. I know, you're getting cold. You're hot, you're cold. You're hot, you're cold. All right, all right, all right, all right. Fixing this. Getting ready to go through 18,000 feet. 29902 is set. There's the altitude alert. Oh, yes. All right, all right. My goodness. Now, can we relax? Can I relax now? Probably not. Torque's probably falling off, right? Yeah, let's run that torque back up. Is it 850 ITT or 840 ITT? Run the torque up a little bit.
Avianca 9205. Contact Cali approach 119.1.
All right.
Contact Cali approach 119.1, Avianca 9205.
Land Columbia 4014. Contact.
Got some pretty gross ortho down there. Rip Hulk Hogan, I know, man.
Information approach 127.2.
That was
Land Columbia
kind of crazy, huh?
4014.
Luke, you need to get your eyes checked, man. This livery is freaking awesome. You obviously never seen Miami Vice.
126.9 at Aero Republica 7273.
Aero Republica, huh? Who's that?
Avianca 9313. Contact Bogota information approach 126.9.
I guess 27 is as high as we're going.
Contact Bogota information.
We never turned our lights on for takeoff. That's all right.
Avianca 9313.
You know what, chat? Smoke him if you got him.
Avianca 9306. Contact Medellin information approach.
What Bravo handles do you use for props? I don't remember what these are, to be honest with you. I have a mix of them. These actually used to be one of the first Airbus mods. I don't even know who made them. And then these were Cessna 310 handles. But I don't. It's been so long, dude. I don't know who made them. I got them off Etsy when I first got the Bravo.
Expect is with 4 Echo. Runway 14 right. Copa 411.
Avianca 8598. You were assigned flight level 360.
Turn the radio down a little bit.
Level 346.
You got them and you're smoking them. What's up, Thrussett? How you doing, my man? How you doing?
Roger. Climb to flight level.
Gosh, I wish our orthos weren't so poopy out there on the left side. Etsy is amazing for flight sim stuff. Oh yeah.
Copa 411 is with 4 Echo.
I'm from the 80s. I'm well aware. Then you should love it, man. You should love it. This livery just screams South Florida. So we've got the Miami skyline. Look at the V1 logo. That's awesome how he did that. I forgot to use our Starship countdown theme today. So loud out there, my goodness. Now we need a Miami Vice V1 Citation logo. No. We need a Citation X Texas livery, like a Bucky's one or something. I have to hit up Whiskey Throttle for yet another custom livery. Dude's made so many liveries, man. Clone Commander, jeez. You better be wearing a hot pink shirt right now. No, I'm actually wearing a gray one, unfortunately.
Contact Bogota information approach 126.
Oh, we're cooking the engines.
Launch Chile 4269.
We're cooking the engines.
Easy Flight 9168. Bogota Center.
Just a nice, relaxing Starship flight. Yeah, right. I'm gonna need some Starship tunes.
Bogota Center. Expect Renas 3 Alpha. Runway 01.
Some Bon Jovi in the back.
Expect
'Cause I want it. Alright. Sync up the heading bug. 1,000 to go for 270. Cabin looks good. Max diff is fine. 1,000 to level off. ITT max is 840. I thought it was 840. It's 850 for 30 minutes. No? All right, 840 it is. My roommate in college played Bon Jovi on repeat every single day. What altitude would you use half bank? Probably above 30. Probably above 30,000 feet. Sub aircraft, it's dependent on you know, what's dictated by the manual. What's the Learjet like above 40? You're supposed to go half bank or something like that, or maybe it's 38. I don't remember. What approach are we shooting on arrival? I don't know yet. Hopefully the visual approach. I haven't got that far ahead, my man. Listen, we just leveled off here in chill mode. Let's go back to the index. Let's go to FMS performance. Index page FMS progress is what we want. There we go. All right, 40 minutes out. That's what we're looking for. We'll level here at 270. We'll get the props dialed in here in the green. Let's do what, 1550? It's a very narrow green band on these PT6s. We'll sync them up here, 1581 aside. That looks good. We'll sync the torque here in a minute, see what we get. I think she'll be fine as is. We'll throw the prop sync on. Smooth enough.
Copa 156, contact.
Medellin information, approach 127.2, Copa 156.
Can we chill now? Is it okay to chill now? I'm scared to check the, let's see how we're doing. We never even set the weight on balance, guys. We're pretty light. We got 2 passengers. We got plenty of range. 1,000, 1,500 pounds. Engines are good. Electrics are good. All right. I can't believe I didn't set the weight and balance. AFM says 1,600 above 10. What, for the props? Well, why does the green tick mark go all the way down to, like, what is it? What is the bottom of the green? Is it 1,500? Let's see. 1,550? 1,560. So I'm going to put it right in the middle of green. 1,580 aside. 1,578, 1,579, close enough. We can run our ITT up just a little bit. We can run our torque up just a hair. Yeah, we're doing 310 TAS right now. Pretty dang good. 13 knot headwind though. Okay.
Easy flight 9144, turn right, heading 175, climb to flight level 155.
It's time to chill. It is time
Turn right, heading 175, climb to flight level 155, easy flight
to chill.
9144.
I'm not up to date on the build, Force Raptor. Why? What's that? No, I don't think I am, actually. I think there was an update, to be honest with you, Force Raptor.
Avianca 9322, contact Medellin information, approach 127.2.
Contact Medellin information, approach 127.2, Avianca 9322.
Let's get our Starship anthem going so we can relax. Where's my water? Kind of choppy. I spilled all the ash from my cigar on the floor. Jetflix, what's up, man? RB26, I know, man. We're aware of it. It's a bummer, huh?
Avianca 8517, contact Medellin information, approach 127.
When's the next tour day America's leg? Man. Not tomorrow, or not on Saturday, because I'm flying to Cancun. I don't know, man. There's just been so much going on. I don't even know where we left off. I'm going to have to look it up. Can't wait for the Black Square Professional Series. I know, Speed Freak. I know Black Square is going to be cooking, man. They're going to be cooking. Or Nick's going to be cooking. I don't know why this camera is such a pain on the vertical stream. It's like, on the vertical stream, it's down super low. See if I can't fix this here real quick. That's a little better. We need a King Air professional from Black Square, dude. If Nick made a King Air professional, it would be lights out, man. Be lights out. But I don't think that's in the pipeline right now. I think he's got. Has there been any communication from Black Square? Let me turn this all the way down. The last communication that I saw from Black Square was what? This talking about the Arrow or whatever it is, the Caravan. No, not tomorrow, V-Pod. I go out Saturday. King 6, my man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. A guy that paints his plane like this would go to a minister's funeral dressed in feathers. Listen. This livery is goated, man. This livery is goated for the Starship. But I 100% agree. Roll up with feathers. Red to go. Pink slippers and all. Thank you, Key 6. Look, man, I tried to do San Jose today. I tried to put the Citation X in there. I think what we're going to do, I think tomorrow. So I was hoping BFU was going to be out this week. Apparently, it doesn't seem like that's happening because there's everyone. I don't know. Anybody have an update? Because it's not out. So, what we're going to do tomorrow, we might have to do day one of sim prep tomorrow. I'm not sure. We're either going to do sim prep stream number 1 tomorrow in the Phoenix, or oh no, I just do. Or we're going to fly the Citation to San Jose from Scottsdale. One of the two. If you thought MSCM Professional Series was good, wait till Black Square Professional Series drops. Oh, I know, Liquid Snake. There's no comparison. Force Raptor dropping the 10 gifted subs. Force Raptor, my man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, Force Raptor. Dude, appreciate all the love and support today, guys. It's been a long day. Been a little rusty getting back on the stream train, you know. Knocked the rust off today. But we're getting back on the train. Thank you, Force Raptor. Zippy, you're still up. What you doing up, my man? Work, View Pilot. Work. I fly. I do Cancun flights a lot. This song is goated, though. I don't care what you guys say. This song is goated. Look at that beauty. See what I mean about the textures, though? So, like, look at the fuselage. You see how it looks real, right? That's the only downside to the Citation X. And I don't know if that can be fixed with liveries or not, but it looks kind of flat. This is really the perfect example. This looks amazing. This looks 100% real. And depending on the lighting configuration on the 10, it looks just a hair flat, but a very, very small nitpick. Greetings from Germany. What's going on, Speed Freak? Curse no longer. What? Thrust set? Got a membership? Chat. What are we going to do now? Did you see the new Lancaster bomber? You know, I saw somebody flying that. I think I saw Kip flying it. Was it Kip? Maybe it wasn't Kip. Maybe it was the other guy that flies those airplanes. Beckett? Maybe he was flying it. Yeah, Zippy. Force Raptor got thrust set, 3 years later. 3 years later, he gets a membership. Now he can vote in the, in a very democratic polling system that we have. What are the benefits of having the horizontal stab in the nose? Well, it's very much it's a lifting device. It's not just a horizontal stab, so it's actually a forward wing. It produces lift. There are benefits to it. As far as efficiencies go, aerodynamically speaking, it's pretty dang good. the stall recovery characteristics, it's very difficult to stall the airplane because it's actually always trying to create lift. And it articulates as well, so it's an articulating forward wing. It moves. It's not just a fixed stab. But I think maintenance mechanically, it just didn't, you know, it didn't take off. But the StarShip, for what it was very, very ahead of its time. Oh, what I asked about your lights yesterday, I was asking how you got external lights to work in the daytime in 24? I don't know, Big D. I'm not doing anything different, man. Just turn them on or off. I'm on Sim Update 2, if that makes a difference. Ivan 007, welcome back to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you on.
Avianca 9399, turn right, heading 215, climb to flight level 340. Turn right, heading
I guess the internet's not working at the house right now.
Avianca 9399.
Wife is not having a good time. Wife's not feeling well, so she's trying to set up movie night for the kiddos, and Starlink is in an outage right now. No bueno. Kip's here. What's up, man? I only fly planes with Star in the name. There you my man. Star and citation, right? Starlink is down? All over Starlink is down? Why? Somebody shoot a satellite down? What's Elon up to? You don't stream at your house? No, Virtually United Pilot. I have a HQ of office space. Tell her to head to the pharmacy to kill time. Well, she can't. I mean, let me see if I can get a text to her. It's very hard to even text out of where we live without internet. Chat is saying all Starlink is down. That's weird. I've had Starlink for years, never seen a major outage. You don't use Optimum? What's that? Optimum Internet? Never heard of it. I just met a 350 XWB captain for Qatar. He said it's a better ride than a 321 Neo. Is that true? I wouldn't know, man. I never flown on a 350. I bet you my schedule's better than his, though. Elon decided to not offer internet anymore via Starlink. Or with CRTs. Ooh, I like that. New plane requirement. I do love our CRTs. You get your fix of CRTs in this thing here. When it starts to like get low light in here, it's one of the most amazing cockpits ever. But you see how everything's kind of washed out when the sun hits it? That is so CRT. That is so CRT. We're only 28 minutes out. We got to start thinking about coming down here pretty soon. We'll finish this song. Nope, never heard of Optimum Bills Mafia. How do you like Starlink? I have Nextlink and it's trash. Dude, Nextlink is trash. Get Starlink. I had Nextlink before. EIS-1 Airbus when? It doesn't seem like we're going to get one of those. Dude, why would anybody want an EIS-1 Airbus, though? I don't understand. Because the EIS-1, it does everything the EIS-2 does, but worse.
Contact Medellin, approach 126.1, easy flying 9089.
Did you try into the floppy disk in that thing yet? Yeah, we had to update our nav data with the floppy disk. Was on a 320 Neo across the Atlantic this morning, hit some serious bumps. Really? Man, it's gross how they take 321s across the Atlantic now, isn't it? That's what the 7.5 Neo should have been on. My city owns its own fiber backbone, $45 a month for a symmetric gig internet. Nice. Joe Plains, what up, man? Trying to fly authentic United Airlines Airbus ops. That's true. They're all EIS-1 minus the Neos. I would doubt we have optimum where we live, Bills. I would highly doubt it.
Ave Express 5217, crude 4 Echo, runway 14 left. Report ready for descent.
Crude 4 Echo, runway 14 left.
Alright, let's take a look at this.
Ave Express 5217.
Start looking at our charts here.
Ave Express 5217, descent to flight level 340.
Descend to flight level 340, Ave Express.
Juan Rosé Rondon. So we're gonna come up the star here. Acrob. Oh, this is real easy. Oh, this is an RNAV. You can't really do that, huh? RNP visuals. Oh no. What's the weather?
November 8036 Juliet.
Chat.
Center, radar contact.
I didn't think. I thought there was like a VOR approach in here.
547.
Uh-oh.
Contact Bogota information approach 126.
We might have to. We might have to program this.
Bogota information approach 126.9er, Avianca 9547.
The song is almost over. When this ends, we're going to take a look at programming some of the arrival. Can I turn up the displays on the dash? Yeah. If I remember how. That's all she's got.
Chile 4100, contact Barranquilla Center 127.5.
Contact
So they
Barranquilla
planned us
Center
landing
127.5,
05.
Mon Chile 4100.
All right, hold on. We gotta go to work here. All right, let's go back to work.
November 8036 Juliet, you were assigned flight level 217. I show you at flight level.
Yeah, there's the individual brightness knobs, right?
217.
Oh, there you go. Those displays like that.
Roger. Descend to flight level 217, November 8036 Juliet.
We're gonna ask this guy what the weather's like here. Center, November 357 Bravo Sierra. What is the weather at Sierra Kilo Papa Alpha?
November 357 Bravo Sierra. Weather at Juan Jose Rondon, transition level 190. Other weather details are unavailable.
Great. And I see weather. This is not good, Chad.
November 8036 Juliet, Bogota Center. Expect radar vectors. Runway 20.
Expect radar vectors. Runway 20, November 8036 Juliet.
We're gonna add some waypoints. We're gonna add some waypoints. We're gonna add Sedpu. We're gonna add Papa Alpha 408. This is not recommended. Papa Alpha 402. This is what happens when I do like a spur of the moment stream. Papa Alpha 401. Papa Alpha
November
405.
8036 Juliet, turn right, heading 340, descend to flight level 217.
Turn right, heading 340, descend to flight level 217, November
let's see.
8036 Juliet.
And that's it. Papa Alpha 404 is the mist.
Copa 411, contact Bogota information approach 126.9.
Contact Bogota Delta information approach 126.9er.
All right, 404, and then yeah, we're gonna just program the mist in here too.
November 8036 Juliet, clear direct ISFET. Resume on navigation.
Roger. Heading direct ISFET, then resume on navigation November 8036 Juliet. Thanks.
All right, so we've got our flight plan in there, a little bit more.
KLM 749 Heavy, contact Barranquilla Center 127.
Not good, chat, not good. We need to see if we can get down below some of these clouds. We are currently from the airport. We are 20 minutes out, 100 miles. That's all right. What is the field elevation down there? Field elevation is 8,100 feet. Let's call it 8,200. All right, so we'll just kind of have to wing this one all the way in. No ATC there. Buka Marunga controls the traffic. All right. Well, that's on me. I tried looking at METAR. It says it doesn't have the service. Yeah, no METAR at this airport. So we're going in on a wing and a prayer, chat. I love this view of the Starship. This might be my favorite Starship view right here. The inside of those vertical fins.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, Bogota Center. Expect a crop 1 Alpha, runway 05.
Alright, I guess we'll accept that.
Expect a Crab 1 Alpha, runway 05, November 357 Bravo Sierra.
Easy fly 9168, turn left, heading 185.
Should I put some vertical profile in there?
Turn left, heading 185, easy fly 9168.
What is the, let's put in 401. That's the final approach fix. Let's put in an altitude, that's a good idea there, a Force Raptor. Let's put in 11,700 at 401. 405 is kind of like our last ditch effort. I'm gonna put the minimum altitude, the minimum descent altitude of 9670 there, which is gonna be really hard to meet, if not impossible, but it'll give us an idea. 9670, yeah, 3,000 foot per minute speed target there. At 402 inbound, we should be at 12,600. Yeah, this is a good idea. This will give us some planning. I was just going to wing it, but we all know how that ends up.
Avianca 8598.
408 out here.
170.
Nothing really. What about SEDPU? SEDPU's got a
Descend to flight
hold,
level 170,
a minimum
Avianca 8598.
holding altitude of 14,000 at SEDPU. Let's put that in there.
Long Chile 4168, Bogota
Alright.
Center. Expect route for Echo. Runway
Let's go
14
back
left.
to nav.
Expect grid for Echo. Runway 14
Flight
left.
plan.
Mon Chile 4168.
Index, plan map, display. So ACROB, and then what I want to do is I just want to go direct to SEDPU for the arrival.
Bogota Center, Satina 8616. Good afternoon. Flight level 224.
Who's that? Flight level 224.
Satina 8616, Bogota Center. Identified.
Oh, ACROB takes us straight to 402. Hold on, look at that. So ACROB takes us straight to 402. We don't even need, I hate hitting that button. We don't even need, yeah, we don't need SEDPU in there, except for the mist. So let's do
Easy
this.
Flight 9115. Flight present
Let's
heading.
modify
Climb
this.
to flight level 180.
40, let's see, how do I, where are we at?
Flight present heading, climb to flight level 180, easy flight
So from
9115.
ACROB, we should go to SEDPU. Insert.
Easy Flight 91, Hotel Kilo 500.
How do I want to do that?
Turn right, heading 080.
let's delete this one. Delete
Turn right,
waypoint.
heading 080, Hotel Kilo 5002.
And then delete SEDPOO. So we're going to delete SEDPOO.
November 357 Bravo Sierra, Acrob 1 Alpha, runway 05. Report ready for descent.
We're ready for descent. I'm going to have my FO do it.
Acrob 1 Alpha, runway 05. Call when ready. November 357 Bravo Sierra.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the field after.
Satina 8616, you were assigned flight level 224.
So we're going to put the airport
show you
back
at
in
flight
after
level 238.
405.
Descend to flight
So
level
after
224.
405, PA 404, insert waypoint.
Wilco, descend to flight level 224.
Insert
Satina
waypoint
8616.
after, insert, no change. So
November
405.
357 Bravo Sierra, descend to 12,600 feet, QNH.
Descend to 12,600 feet. November 357 Bravo Sierra.
All right, 12,600.
November 357 Bravo Sierra QNH, expect the RNAV Delta runway 05.
We'll expect that.
QNH expect the RNAV Delta runway 05. November 357 Bravo Sierra.
And then we'll put the airport in here. So we're going to import Sierra Kilo Papa Sierra.
Satina 8616, Bogota Center.
Oh, no, that's
Expect
not right.
radar
That's the wrong.
vectors. Runway 20.
What the heck is the waypoint? What is the freaking airport?
Expect radar vectors. Runway 20, Satina 8616.
No, there's no auto throttle.
Launch Chile
SKPA.
4168, grid for Echo, runway 14 left.
Oh my gosh.
Report ready for descent.
After 405.
Grid 4 Echo, runway 14 left, ready for descent, Launch Chile 4168.
Launch Chile 4168, descent to flight level 220.
Check this out. VNAV.
Descend to flight level 220, Launch
Touchdown
Chile
zone elevation
4168.
8167. Let's make it 8200 for the airport reference. All right. We're cooking with gas now, chat. We basically just built
Navy Express
an
flight
RNP approach.
217, descent to flight level 220.
We gotta pick up that
Descend
vertical
to
speed.
flight level 220, AV Express 5217.
All right. VNAV page, target 3404. And let's turn you off. Here we go. Delete 408 as well. No, that's my mist. That's my mist, if we have to go mist. Oh, the star goes straight to 402. You're right. Thank you. PA 408 dead to me. All right. We're going to make up for our lack of procedures. We're going to build an RNP approach and fly it in the friggin' StarShip. Oh, I love Flight Sim. No auto throttle. This we just got to pay attention to your trend needle here, which we're going to pay attention to now as we start descending down. I was just increasing the speed. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing some power back. What we also need to do is I'm going to go back to the index page, radar, and radar control, ground mapping. Next page, on, test mode off. All right, we're going to have to keep the ground mapping function working because there may or may not be weather, but that's not going to kill us. You know what will kill us is the terrain. So that's how we're going to rock this one. All right, our flight plan page is back up. We're going to have the terrain out here at 25 miles. We're looking good here. We're coming down to Acrob, down to 12,600. Vertical speed will increase that 2,000 feet per minute.
Non-Columbia 4408, contact Barranquilla Center 127.5.
And let's set in field elevation.
Center of 127.5, non-Columbia 4408.
I guess we'll just go 0 PSI. We'll start our descent. That's fine. Do we retire this livery if we see fit? Of course, that's the rule. If you see fit, the livery is
Delta
retired
983 Heavy, contact
for the
Barranquilla
duration
Center
of V1 sim channel.
127.5.
So we can't see fit this one. It's our first flight of our livery. I think we'll be okay. It might just be getting down into the valley. If we can get down into one of these sucker holes here, we can pull an old Barry Seal and get on down. An altitude for 402. There's really nothing there. Oh, there is one, 12.6. Could put 12.6 in there. Do mental math. I actually already have one in there. Thrust set, I already have one. Yeah, I have 12.6 in there. All right, on the descent, let's run through a descent checklist here. Index, recall. Let's go ahead and do this. Climb, cruise, descent. Pressurization out 500 feet above landing. Check rate knob as desired. Standby altimeter is set. No smoking seatbelt signs. You can smoke them all the way to the ground, but you better buckle up. Power as required. Lights as required. Checklist is complete. Approach speed, confirm, and all that good stuff here before landing. So let's go back to index, radar. Down we go. I've got the FO working the radios.
127.5.
What plane is that? This is the Black Square StarShip. One of the most complex add-ons we have in the sim. I don't even know what would be more complex. It is the Fenix of turboprop aircraft, of prop-driven aircraft. It is the most. Somebody tell me a more complex airplane than the Black Square Starship. I don't think anything is. Some people will say, where's Zach at? He'll say the Aerostar is.
Expect route for Echo, runway 14 left, Avianca 8531.
14 left, he must be landing in Bogota. All right, we're coming through 18,000 feet. That's the alert. Magic barrel ref. We'll reset that here as we get a little bit lower. Did he give me a QNH? I don't remember what he said. Center November 357 Bravo Sierra. What is the altimeter? I've never tried to ask this before.
November 357 Bravo Sierra. 1 Jose Rondon altimeter information is unavailable.
Oh, great. What's the Bogota? Let's see. Spiritus Podge has one for SKYP. I need a Bogota. 3002 is what the sim is saying. I'm good with 3002. Let's start slowing down. We don't want to be doing 250 knots here as we get low. Altimeter equals yes. Outside air temp. I'm flying too many airplanes, Chad. I'm losing it. Cabin temp is 21. My little temperature gauge. Oh, 12C. Ooh. Might have to think about it. Some icing conditions. Should be warming up though as we're descending. I think we'll be all right. Start bringing more power back. A little more vertical speed. .402 minimum is 12.6. We can see our terrain is starting to paint up there. I wish I could put like a time on this one here. Like the ET to the next fix. Some type of data page or something. Luke. Yellow Duck, what's up, man? All right, we're leveling here at 12.6. Nearest report is 10:13. Copy that. That'll be close to 30:02. We'll maintain about 180 knots as best we can here for the approach. Why is there a goat in the clouds? If anybody sees any mountain goats,
November 357 Bravo Sierra, 12 miles from PA 402, turn left, heading 070, maintain 12,600 feet until established, cleared RNAV Delta runway 05.
that's a problem, Chad, because we can't do that, but we're going to try. Why are we not tracking?
Turn left, heading 070, 12,600 feet until established. Cleared RNAV Delta runway 05, November 357 Bravo Sierra.
Why are we not tracking?
217, descend to flight level 180.
Don't tell me we got to fly this in
Descend to
heading
flight level
mode.
180, AV Express 5217.
We got to fly this in freaking heading mode.
Avianca 8531, crude 4 Echo, runway 14 left. Report ready for descent.
We got to fly this in freaking heading mode, guys.
Crude 4 Echo, runway 14 left, ready
This is
for
not
descent.
good.
Avianca 8531.
I say again, this is not good. We're already
Avianca 8531,
off course.
descend to flight level 220.
Stay away from the train. After PA 402, we're going down to
Descend to flight level
11,700.
220, Avianca 8531.
So we will set 11.7. But we're going to fly this in heading mode here. We're heading altitude select 8P1. All right, after 402, we're going to proceed to 401. This is suspect at best. This is very suspect. Right above 12.6. Altimeter's messing with us. Now let's start trickling down. Vertical speed coming back. Make the turn 401. See if we can't get down into the mountains here. Get below these clouds. No 11A in the StarShip, that's true.
Satina 8616, contact Medellin approach 126.1.
I know we're not supposed to descend, but the next altitude 9. Let's get down to 10,000. We're in a little bit of a sucker hole here. Let's get in this sucker hole. Let's go ahead and get on down. See if we get below this layer here. Not recommended. My hometown is on your left? Really? Nice, man. Red returns right over the airport. I know, I'm not getting the warm fuzzies, man. Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. I'm gonna hand fly you. Shouldn't come all the way down to 10,000 yet. Let's creep up a little bit. If it's 401, then 405, right? Yeah, 405 and then the airport. Let's just maintain about 10,800 here.
Avianca 8598, contact Bogota information approach 126.9.
Contact Bogota information approach 126.9er, Avianca 8598.
I think the airport is right in here. All right, after 401, we can go down to 9600. Well, not really, but that's what we got set up. Yeah, the rad out's alive. We're flying above it now. I want to come back to about 160. I'll plug 160 as a ref. We'll get that forward wing out here. Canard cam.
November 357 Bravo Sierra. Contact 1 Jose Rondon Tower 122.9.
Over to Tower
Thankful for the FO on this one.
122.9er, November 357 Bravo Sierra.
All right, we'll come back to 160. We'll keep trickling down. Is that up there?
1 Jose Rondon Tower, November 357 Bravo Sierra. RNAV Delta runway 05.
November 357 Bravo
It's just to
Sierra,
the right.
1 Jose Rondon Tower.
It is
runway
just
05,
right on
clear
the
to
left
land.
of that lake. So I think it's like right there.
Runway 05 cleared to land. November 357 Bravo Sierra.
Watch the speed there. On the right of that lake. Oh, I see it. I see the runway. We got it. Let's dive on down. Let's go ahead and we'll just set you up there so it stops beeping at us. We'll just set 12,000. I see the runway. All right, let's go ahead and get ready. So let's go ignitions, auto feathers and armed. Gears coming down. Runway's in sight. Landing lights are on, nav lights are on. Nice. What, like 120? Now I know this plane, she loves to land long. As soon as the runway's made, we're gonna drive her down. We'll come up to our final checks. That's coming off. Props are up. Just hand flies so nice. I do love the StarShip, man. Two wonderful airplanes we got to fly today. This is a much needed break from the airliner stuff we've been doing. I forgot to start the replay, but I don't even care. I don't have time for a replay. It's 5:30. I gotta get going. So let's make this a good one. Actually, we have Faviano replay mode. Hold on, let me see if I can launch it so I can practice my Faviano replay mode. Oh, chat. I'm trying to launch a flight recorder. I'm trying to launch it. It hasn't popped up yet. I got it. Recording's on. All right, runway's made. Start driving it down. Start driving it down. Stay on that blue line a little bit fast. Aim for those numbers. Nice little crosswind here. All right, just hold her off now. Hold her off. Long mains. Oh. Wasn't my best. We got her down though. Oh, I'm only in beta. I'm not even in reverse.
November 357 Bravo Sierra. Exit next available taxiway.
Whew.
Exit next available taxiway, November 357.
Man, I tell you what, density, altitude, and no reverser actually made a bit of a difference there. All right, that looks good. We'll go engine bleed air off. As we taxi it on in, we'll get these off, that stays on, that all stays on. Yeah, it's definitely simulated HTZ. Yeah, absolutely. Radar control, let's go ahead and put you into standby. Probably get the avionics vent blower. Check the cabin. Want to screw that up. Let's just dump it. Get the residual pressure out. Would you say Black Square tops the most system depth of airplanes in the sim? Yeah, Shakovic. It's the number one. It's the number one prop-driven airplane in the sim. I would go Fenix for the Airbus for airliners, and then I would go Black Square, Starship for the number one prop-driven airplane. Number one jet-driven and number one prop-driven airplane. Ivan, yeah, this is a lovely little airport. This is V Pilot, who's here in the chat, courtesy of V-Pilot. Thank you again, my friend. Add this to our little milk run down here in South America. So we're gonna hop off to the left, go to the little terminal over here. Great shirt. This airplane, I remember, I mean, it's not like I forgot, but when I flew this today, like just being in it, I remember how addicting this bird is. Let's go ahead and get the forward wing in. It's just, there's so much to this airplane. It's so much more than just a light GA. You know, it's obviously not a light GA aircraft, it's a Starship, but it's, people kind of think of it as, oh, I don't fly GA. I mean, there's so much more than GA going on in this thing. And we don't even scratch the surface on half the stuff that we do on stream. With the alternate nav methods and all that stuff. Where this guy parked? We'll go ahead and stop it here. Omega stations, yeah, I know, man. There's just so much. All right, brakes are set. ITT's got to be stable for 1 minute. We can go ahead and shut off. Actually, we should have had that on. Pilot, co-pilot, avionics, the standby gyro. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Off, off. Feather them. Spooling them down. Crash bar. ICAS. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, window heat. I left the window heat on. That's all right. Welcome to this little airport. Let's complete it. Let's see what we did on the landing rate. An 84 feet per minute, or 0.95 G. Rumor has it we're still flying. So what is this airport called? SKP. It's Juan Jose Rondon Airport. All right. SKPS. I highly recommend you check it out. For V Piloto. 84 is a butter. Paipa is the town name. All right. Well, very cool. Let's take a look at the replay. This might mess things up. Let's just see how we did shutting it down. I got to do probably an update of the airplane anyway. I'll probably lose some things. Look at the turbine still spooling down. Look at that. That's crazy. And there's the, see how that's what makes it a free floating turbine. See how there's no connection here? Love it. It's still spooling down. The gyros are spooling down. All right. What we're going to do for replay. You ready to go back, Josh? Nah, man, I'm wiped. I'm wiped. I got to get home. I got to rescue the wife. I got to go pick up some meds from the pharmacy as well. Let's go here. Let's go forward. Start levers. I'm just going to put them in. I'm going to leave them in cutoff so we don't hot start the engine on replay mode. We'll put the battery on, generators on, ICAS pilot, co-pilot, and commence replay. Let's see what happens. Fire it away. I think it captured it. Oh, okay, Force Raptor. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I didn't even put the fuel up. A little bit gusty, a little bit gusty. Oh, we did kiss it though. Right on center line. I love this flight model, man. Hold on, I gotta stop, replay, reactivate. The flight model on this thing is so awesome. It flies like nothing else. It really, and it shouldn't. It's a StarShip. It flies like nothing else that we have in the sim. But look at this. We got a little bit of a crosswind from the right. I'm battling it here. This wasn't a very good crosswind wind. This wasn't a very good crosswind landing. We just got lucky. So I'm trying to get the right wing down right there, but I was too high, and then the wind started blowing us over, and we kissed it with the downwind wheel. So we got lucky. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. I want to try, hold on, we got to try the Faviano replay mode. So let's see this. Let's rewind it back. Where did we touch down? Right about here. So now we're going to go to outside camera. I want to do it right like so. Right like this. Zoom in. So then we do, what do we do here? We go here. We unfollow. We center. And we lock. And we replay. Let's see. Follow, off, lock, on. Let's see. Look at that thing coming in, man. Oh, I messed up the lock, I think. I screwed it up. Alright. Close enough. Alright. We're done, chat. It's a quick replay because I caught it at, what's this, a couple 100 feet, 400 feet here. I got the replay loaded in, so. Alright. I'm out of here, chat. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what's on the menu. But I have a feeling we're really going to be doing some citation stuff. Or maybe some 727 stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for hanging out for the nightcap. Quick little StarShip flight. I will catch y'all on the next one. All right, Caravan 2. Peteski, no one's voting for it, man. No one's voting for it, Pete. Thrusttek, congratulations on getting a membership on that. Appreciate all the support. VA Friday. I'm not in any VAs, man. But, all right, you know, VA flying with the VN ATC would be pretty interesting too. All right, I'm out of here. I'm tired. You guys have a good night. Until the next one, stay safe, stay healthy, have V1. See yas.